Hey guys, it's Sean. How are you? And welcome to Shanda Says. Today is Wednesday. You know what Wednesday is, sex and relationship day. I have a question for you. Are you guilty, and this is really for you women, are you guilty of withholding sex from your partner because they pissed you off? Because he did something wrong or he said something wrong. He just was not being what you needed him to be. So you decided, you know what? I'm not going to have sex with you. So you withhold that part because you know he loves that part. Are you guilty of that? Are you also guilty of not performing oral sex on your man because you just don't feel like doing it? Well, thought it'd be interesting to talk about this topic because as women, we easily get caught up into knowing what our man loves and wants most from us. So when they piss us off, what is the first thing that we take away? Yeah, we take that away. But I want to talk about this because I'm one of those women that, I'll be honest with you, when my husband pisses me off, we have to have sex because that's what tames this savage beast. Yeah. When me and Scoop have our arguments and we go through our thing, which we do, that is one thing that is going to make me non-angrier at him. I mean, and we can still do it and I'll still be upset, but not as upset. So I'm one of those women that I don't believe in withholding sex or using that as a weapon and as a tactic. If you hear a noise, that's my garage door. Somebody's coming in, and I've been all over my house this evening trying to find a quiet spot, but there just isn't a quiet spot in my house. But anyway, the reason why I talk about this is because a lot of men suffer with this particular topic, and they get angry, they get resentful, and they get reclusive. And it's so important that, and I say this all the time, how important communication is. If your man or your woman is not happy, then you have to be able to talk that out. And you have to be able to, get through things. Now, if something has really bothered you and hurt you, he's really hurt you, of course you're not going to want to be intimate with him. And I'm not talking about those times. I'm not talking about if he really, really hurt you. Because if that's the case, who can perform like that? Because again, sex is all in your mind. And if you're not there mentally, how are you going to be there physically? But I'm just saying using it as a weapon or a means to getting what you want. It's really not healthy to do that. Men are very physical people. And when you keep taking away and taking away, I'm going to be honest with you and I'm going to be real with you. This is how affairs start. And it's not right. And it's not okay. But it's a truth to that. And it's a hard truth. A lot of times women don't want to hear it. They'll say, oh, it's wrong. He shouldn't do that just because I'm mad at him. Doesn't give him an excuse. But what I'm saying to you is if you keep pulling away, and using that as a weapon, it causes real resentment. So you have to be really careful with this subject. You have to be really on point in terms of your communication. Because if anything, this kind of action just causes more division in your relationship. It causes more separation. It even causes your man to shut down more. Most men in general aren't very big on communication. Not to say that all men are, because the guys that are don't. I know you're going to write in and say, no, I communicate. I'm not saying all of you don't, but many men don't communicate well. So when you add that onto it, it just makes them less communicative. You know that. So it's really hard, this subject, I'm sorry. I had a little person come in the room. And I can't talk about this stuff in front of little people. But anyway, I want to know your opinion about it. I want to know if you're guilty of it. Have you ever done it? Have you ever withheld, the lady when the man pissed you off? Something to think about. I love you, and I'll be back here on Fat Friday. And wait till Fat Friday. I have something to show you guys. You're not going to believe it. You are not going to believe what I have for you on Friday. So you got to make sure you're back here on Friday. I love you, and leave your comments. Follow me on Twitter at Shanda Says. Email me, shandasays1@gmail.com. And I love you. Have a great night, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.